Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today we are playing the operator once again, and today we'll be uncovering conspiracies and solving crimes, which is basically the whole point of this game. It is to, well, you're a detective and you'll obviously have to solve crimes. So let's just continue, shall we? Right. Hold on, let me. Do that. There we go. Okay, there we go. Right. Where did I leave off? Ah. There we go.
So who the hell am I talking to this time?
This is still Operator Tanner.
The same operator Tanner from before?
Yes, that is me.
You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert.
Yeah.
You remember, right?
Yep.
Where she said this flying saucer supposedly landed.
Yeah.
I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else.
Ooh. Something disturbing?
You could say that. You could definitely say that. I found stones.
Oh, okay.
A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved. Put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decom. They dig under another stone. Lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
Oh shit. So, they found a... how many corpses are out
Hard
there?
to say, but I counted more than 100 stones.
Oh shit,
If they're
okay.
all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math.
They found a body and a skeleton?
Yeah, messed up, right?
Wow.
And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young.
Ooh,
I won't beat around
shit.
the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones.
Okay.
Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Yeah, it's alright.
Let me send you the files.
Alright.
Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. I mean, Dryfield. Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Identify the body. Okay, so... photo... okay. That's not... oh, what have I done there? Nah, that's not it. Okay.
Yeah, that looks like it could be the first name. But I'll need the last name too. I'm thorough like that.
Is it gonna... Henry Jenkins. Eh? Hold on. Let me do that again. I haven't got clearance. Okay, I think that's... what? Hold on.
Jenkins. That name rings a bell, operator. Check the other cases for anything possibly related to him. Maybe there's a clue in there tied to the girl.
Okay, let's go that autopsy report.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age.
Ooh.
Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed.
Don't mind me, I'm just playing this game. I probably won't be talking much because you know what I'm like. Okay, so how am I gonna? That's not what I need. How am I gonna? Thanks for following, Marshall. And I don't think my alerts, no, my sound alerts were not. I don't think my sound alerts went off. Fuck's sake. Do that. There we go. How am I going to do this? So check the other cases. I don't know why it said I wasn't following the. I swear I was. How are you? All good. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you? How am I gonna check the other cases? How the frick am I gonna do that? That's not gonna do it, is it? No. Fuck's. Won't be that, but worth a try. It's not going to be that. Identify the body, so it's still dealing with things struggling, just hope in the end me and her are okay and can fix it, but if not, let's just move on, which would really break me. Yeah, it's true. I hope you can. That's all I'm going to say, I hope you can. It's not going to be that again, is it? No, how the frick am I going to do this? Cases. How the frick am I gonna do it? It's rough, bro. I do hope we can do, but we'll see. I hate that it's all I can talk about. yeah, I know. But how can you not talk about it? I mean, like, you've been together for what, 5 years? So yeah, I get it. No, that's not it. That's not it either. How the fuck? Identify the body. I was thinking that. Yeah, man, long time gonna give her some time and see what happens. Also, Jack is sleep life. Of course he is. I sent him a message saying I was live on here. That's why he hasn't messaged me back. Of course he has. It's what? 2 o'clock? Jesus. How the fuck am I gonna do this? So check other cases for anything possibly related to. Okay. So Henry Jenkins. Don't know. That's not. No. Yeah, no. So who's that? That's not. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah. That's him. What? Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Is Henry Jenkins on this list? Probably not, but we'll see. No. No. How the So that's Henry Jenkins. That's not gonna be it, is it? No. So how the fuck am I gonna do this? Check other cases for anything possibly related to him. Maybe as a. What? I don't know. How the fuck am I gonna do this? Okay. Okay, let's check. No. Not gonna be that. So how the fuck do I do this? So she's got the same guy. That's the same guy. It's not gonna. I've already tried. But check other cases for anything possibly related to. What? Victim is that. It's not criminal. Let me do that a second. Who's gonna be a low quality? Yeah, that's what I thought. Check the name list again, because it could be. It won't be on air, but I'll have a double check. I don't think it's on here. Yeah, no, there's name there redacted. It's not gonna. Thought as much. So, check other cases. How the fuck am I gonna do that? Body front. So that's him. Back. Dr. Jenkins. So what do we need? We need the last name. Yeah, that would be. Oh no, it won't be that. last name of the that could be first name, but I'll need the last name too. Dr. Jenkins, so autopsy.
The skeleton appears to... Testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Okay, so it's not going to be that. Unless maybe it is. No, it's not. Fuck's sake. Okay. I'm not sure what to really do. I don't feel well enough to go into work. Well, I don't know either, but I'd say just see if you can call in sick or something, or just lie, or just say to work that you're having mental health struggles, and I'm sure they'll let you have it off or something.
Yeah, that looks like it could be the first name. But I'll need the last name too. I'm thorough like that.
It's saying the same thing. The actual fuck. So first name there, last name. What are you? Is that? That's not going to be it. I've tried it already. No, identical. It's not going to be him. It's got to be It's got to be a girl. So, how the fuck am I going to do this? Case is, let's try Pendle first. So bar, no, right. Let's try it. Let's go parking, cam, and that is that. Ray Wells. That's not who I need. Who's that? No match. Okay. That's not going to do nothing. To try that, so oh, actually, hold on. Let's try that. No. Yeah, don't know about that one. Okay, won't be that one. Let's try Andrews. Again. Nope. Okay. Huh. See, how am I gonna do this? Desert testimony. Let's try that. Connie Moore, victim. I know it's not gonna be that. No, so we tried that. Okay, let's scroll down. I'm not gonna read it all because I don't like reading stuff. phone recording. There's nothing there. Camera. Not gonna be that. Yeah, I thought as much. So how the fuck am I gonna do this? So photo. Wait. Gabby. It's not gonna if I. If there's no cases involving Gabby. So how the fuck? Oh, back cases, a pencil. There's probably nowhere. So hold on. Oh wait, I just saw Gabby. I think I saw Gabby on here. Gabby Mills.
Are you positive about this one, Tanner?
Oh.
Check this name on the database to make sure it's the right person.
What? Oh, that's fine. Okay. It's not. Huh. Gabby Bruce. Let's have a look. There we go. Yeah. There we go.
How did you find this, Tanner? Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does.
Yep.
But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Oh, fuck's sake. Show evidence. Get some help.
There must be an element that could tie the skeleton found and this Gabby Bruce. Examine the autopsy report and see if you could find anything there linking them.
Appears to be female. Estimated at
Like there, they could. There must be an element ties again to found. So there must be. Precisely in the van. This Gabby Bruce. There we go.
9 years of age. Started.
I'll be damned.
There we go.
9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's the connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about.
Yeah.
The one in the advanced state of decay. Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him.
Huh.
Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Your wish is my command. Cases. It'll be Andrews. Yes, name list. Spence. see. Spence. Quentin? It sure is.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
What does crossed out mean? Fucked if I know.
We know 3 people on this list so far. Connie Moore, Gabby Bruce, and Quentin Spence. Connie's name is circled, but the other 2 are crossed out. If I were you, operator, I would check the database to see if I can find a pattern there.
What? So, I would check the database. It would be... No. Be the human database. If I were you, I would check the database see if I can find a pattern. Okay, so let's try Glenlee. Yeah, oh, that's why. Missing.
Looks to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
Okay, what's that?
They found him buried in a lab coat. With some, you're never gonna guess. Floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh, I'm sending everything your way.
Thank you. Open second floppy disk. Okay, okay. The wish is my command.
There you go.
Second floppy disk. Open second floppy disk. So I have. So password protected. Give me an address tied to Spence. Do that.
The symbols and file names
Try
written
to
on
get
the
a
second
segment,
floppy
so
disk
now we'll
look
see
to
what
be
happens.
there for a
Good,
reason,
okay.
Tanner. I suggest checking those 2 files for clues about the password. Focusing on the symbols. Maybe keep those 2 files open and see if you can do something with them.
Okay, floppy disk 2. So symbols and the file names written on the second floppy disk be a reason. So just checking those 2 files for clues about password, focus on symbols, maybe keep those 2 files open, see if you can do anything with them. Right, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, it's that one. I thought it was these. Oh, never mind. Okay, so...
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut.
Yeah,
I'll
that'll be
open
the
this
floppy
with
disk.
my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months,
Okay.
based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain.
Right.
Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
Okay, so that's fuck all. That didn't help me fuck all whatsoever. Floppy disk 1, study. Okay, nothing on that. What's on this one? Ooh. To unlock the full potential.
The key and lock icons, operator. They must be important. I suggest you combine them to reproduce the schematics on the second floppy disk. My hunch is that the content is not very important. Just the part with the icons in the 2 files mentioned, FMP 1138 and Res 2.
Okay, so the key and the lock. They must be important. I suggest you combine them to reproduce the schematics. Okay, so how the fuck do I do that? So combine as part and Res 2. How do I combine them?
I feel like you should physically move and overlap the windows, operator, to reproduce the schematics, aligning the brackets.
Oh, okay. Like that? How the fuck? So I feel like you should physically move and overlap the windows operator to produce aligning the. What the actual fuck? That?
Now that you've found the password by combining the 2 files, you should be able to open the second floppy disk, operator.
What the fuck do you mean password? I didn't get a fucking password. Hey? Okay, I guess that. Yeah, password. Now you have felt back find the 2 files you should be able to. Wait. I didn't get a what? What password? To unlock the sync use. Oh, there. ENDIN? What? Yeah, but how the fuck? Yeah, but it's not that then, is it? Like, how the fuck is it then? Now that you've found the password combined, you'll be able to open the second floppy disk. What? How the fuck do I do this then? It's not that. You. Yeah, hello. And yes, Jack, I did make you a moderator. Just because I have none, and I need people to stop idiots if they ever enter. I have no clue what I'm doing here. I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. So apparently I have a password, but what the fuck is the password? found it's ENDIIN. Fucking what's the sad face for? ENDIIN. ENDI. Huh? What the actual? That's not it. What the fuck am I? Eh? What do I said? Oh, yeah. So do that for a second. Unlock the full potential 6.72. What? Bye. Oh, okay, bye, I guess. Huh? I don't know how the fuck you do this. You just don't care. I do. So that one I don't need. What the actual hearts, yes, hearts. So I'm just trying to concentrate, even though I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. And now that you've found the password by combining the two files, you should be able to open the second floppy disk. But how the fuck am I going to do that? I haven't got bloody. Oh, hold on. Actually, hold on. Oh, wait. No, hold on, I think I've got it. Full potential 66.72 105. No, unlike Dr. Isles in this result paper, I will use the little standard. What? Yeah, but how the fuck do I do this? Hello, Marshall. Is it going to be 105 DIN? Yeah, there we go. Well, I thought, oh, music suddenly got a bit intense. Oops, oh god. Find next step. Okay. There we go.
Don't let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Yeah. Contact me tomorrow. Cool. Power off. Yay. Now what's crime going to solve next? Do I really have to sit through this?
You need to do something about it. He's poking around
Ooh.
and asking too many questions.
expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
Ooh. I wonder what that was about. It's getting interesting. Do we need to get through this? Sit through all this for. How do I check who is following me? On the phone, I don't know. On computer, you do it through your settings. Oh, okay, yeah. So on the computer, you do it through your settings, and then something, and then on your phone, I don't know. List of 4 followers, yeah. Not much, but yeah. Not much, but yeah, it'll do for a minute. Let's stream. Let's live stream MK11. Oh, okay, cool. Couldn't care less. I do, I'm just trying to concentrate. Okay, cool.
Good morning, Evan.
Director Trench, good morning.
About yesterday. This business with the coal files. Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan. Become a supervisor. Hell, maybe even replace me one day. But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places.
Yeah, sure.
Okay?
Sure, Mike. Feeling a little stressed. I absolutely understand.
Thanks. Guess the FDI has got me wound a little tight these days.
Yeah, well, look, you're hiding something, right?
I'd better get back to it. You have a good one. Alright? Again, I can't tell you how happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I? Let's grab a beer later this week, alright? Once everything calms down in the madhouse.
Beer sounds really good.
Operator Tanner, that you?
Well, obviously. Why
Tanner,
always
did you give
unsure?
that address out to anybody?
No.
Well, somebody beat me to the facility, Tanner.
What?
The BioM facility burned down last night, Tanner. Up in flames. And if you didn't give the address out, someone else did. Looks like we got ourselves a mole goddamn operator program.
Are you the mole?
I'm not a goddamn mole.
So what do we do
Well,
now?
an investigative team came before me and logged the remaining evidence back at the department. But I can't access it directly. I'll have to go through the operator program. Heaven on earth, Tanner. Heaven on earth.
Yep.
From what I can tell, there should be some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened here. Hopefully, it won't be too hard to prove this was arson.
Awesome. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. easy, so I can't. Okay, I can't see, can I? No. Oh, I can. No match. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so he goes in with a sit thing. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Okay, still in there. Still in there. And there goes the alarm. And he comes out. Doesn't have anything on him. Right, here he comes. No, there we go. Oh. Yeah, no, it won't work now, will it? No, no. Yeah, so here we are. No, that's not what I want. For fuck's sake. Yeah, he comes out. Left. And then boom. No, okay. So yeah, it was because he came in with that, and then he left without it. Yep.
Yeah, that's not a box of wine, is it? Can you get an ID on this guy?
So no match.
That would have been too easy, huh? I'd like to get in the facility. Yeah, take a look around. Good Lord willing, the roof won't collapse on me. But I need a code for the door. You see where I'm going with this, Tanner?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, operator, would you please, pretty please, give me the code for the goddamn door?
You got it.
Yeah, that's fishy, isn't it? So fishy, it goddamn stinks. Unfortunately, I don't have access to the team members. But from what I can tell, the order came from higher up.
Okay, I found the code. Shouldn't be that easy, right? Oh, I'm sorry, what? Oh, you got. How am I gonna. Fucking. How the fuck am I gonna know the code? I can't see, can I? Well, how the fuck? That's not what I wanted. I need the code, but how am I gonna get the code? Oh wait, hold on. Camera that, isn't it? How the fuck am I gonna get this code? if it's just typing in random code, but 1, 6, 8, 9, maybe? I
I
don't
think it's
know.
a 6-digit code.
I don't fucking know. How am I gonna find out? Okay, I'm just gonna have to watch a video on this. Because I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. Let's be there. There. Nope. There we go. There we go. 1, 4, 4, 8, 5,
Let me
possibly.
see if this works. All right, I'm in.
Okay, cool.
Damn it! A smoke in here will ruin this suit too. That's 2 suits in 2 days. Tanner. Now, let me see if I can find something useful. Something that the investigative team left behind. Sure as hell won't be easy.
Why do you say that?
Because this place is just about burnt to a crisp. I don't know what went on here. But if you ask me, it's a pretty elaborate security system for a medical facility.
Something else I can do?
While I look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend.
What exactly am I looking for?
Anything that you can find, Tanner. I look picky to you. An ID. A link to another case. His favorite flavor of ice cream. Just give me something, alright?
How am I going to do that? I'll ask Skinner for help.
If I were you, operator, I would check your caseload. Maybe you've encountered this unsavory individual before.
Fuck's sake, here we go again. More digging. Oh, actually. How about that? Ray Wells, he's dead. Killer. Could be him. There you go.
Charming fellow. Who's the lead on the other investigation? Ouch. Tough draw for the rook.
Yep.
Hold on. Looks like I found something. What the? You see what I'm seeing, Tanner? Looks
Yes.
like our gal, Connie Moore, was a bio-impatient. Beats me. Passed her polygraph
Music's
with
got a bit
flying
heavy.
colors. She told us the
don't need me for something?
Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking garage killer. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll keep looking around here. The world's biggest ashtray. Tell me if you find out anything new about our pyro hit, Tanner. And I'll contact you if I come across something on my charred end over here.
Be careful. Wait. What do you want now, Hal? Don't contact Pendle. What? Why not, Hal? Agent Walker, though really grumpy, is right. There's a mole in the operator program. A hairy, stinking little mole. Evan. It could be Skinner? Why'd you say that? I overheard him talking about me. You did? I'll keep that in mind. Look, I have a plan. Evan, a plan that will expose our mole and bring out the ghost. A 2-for-1 Hal special. The ghost? Who is it? That's what I'm calling the guy who doesn't appear in your databases. Good name, don't you think? He murdered Wells and set fire to the bio. Emphasis, I'm pretty sure he killed Mia Cole too. Go on, tell me the plan. So Walker told you that the team came and logged evidence from the facility. It's now at the FBI, but some of it's been concealed. I can see that from here, just like the name on Jenkins' list. The evidence room is behind a closed network that unfortunately I can't hack into. So what do we do? If we can sneak into the evidence room and access its computer, we can make the hidden evidence visible again. And if we share that information, it will catch the attention of our mole and trigger him or her to contact the ghost. That's phase 1. What's phase 2? Phase 2 is setting the trap for the ghost with Agents Pendle and Walker, but I'll talk more about that later. By we, you actually mean... Yes, Evan. I mean you. I can't get into the evidence room. Not yet, you can't, but just give me a second. Okay, I've hacked that Atomic server giving you access permission. It's go time, Evan. So I just use my badge. You just use your badge. Now, chop chop, Evan. The things I do for you. And now this is where I end up the screen because I typically only go for an hour. I typically only go for an hour. So I'll wait until this bit's done and then I'll wrap it up. Let me choose a song first. Do more of this some point again this week maybe, because I think I'm close to the end. I think I'm close, and then after this I will continue. I think Hitman. Unless I do other games first, 'cause I've got other PC games to play that I need to, obviously, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Complete, which shouldn't take me that long. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Well, that's the end of this video. If you have enjoyed, please like, subscribe, do follow my socials or any of that jazz, and I should see you in the next video. Peace out, goodbye, and adios.